Hey everybody, this is Little Bobby, and today we're going to be talking about how you can make money the fastest way possible in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This will net you max money, which is about 1,000,000 Poke Dollars, we'll call them, in about 1 hour. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. That lets me know that you guys enjoyed this and want more of this type of content on this channel. Anyway, let's get right into it. First things first, we need to talk about the setup for this, because there is kind of a setup that I use to really maximize this, at least with the Pokemon that I had, and I'm going to give you the recommendations of what you need in order to get yourself the fastest money farm possible. So before we do get into this video, I want to let you know that you should be in the end game of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl to make this as efficient as possible. What that means is that you should have already beaten the Elite Four and Cynthia, and ideally gotten the National Pokedex by seeing every Pokemon, because that's going to let us get one of the Pokemon that we can use to make this really fast and really easy. You're also going to want to make sure that you have the Amulet Coin from Amity Square, and I'll show you how to get that if you don't have it already. You will want a Torterra, which you can evolve from a Turtwig that you can catch in the underground. I'll show you where to catch that as well. And you're going to want a slow second Pokemon, or a slow Pokemon for your second slot in your roster. I recommend Graveler or Empoleon. I have an Empoleon that I use with my Torterra that I've been raising since the beginning of the game that I use for this strategy. But if you can, just make sure that that Pokemon has a very low speed stat, or you put on one of the items that lowers your Pokemon's speed that they can hold. So the first thing you're going to need is a Turtwig that you evolve into a Torterra. I would recommend going underground. You can go into the Riverbank Cave. It's really easy to get to the Riverbank Cave. All you have to do is go to Canalave City and dig into the underground right from there. If you look down south of where you enter from the Canalave Pokemon Center, you're going to see the little tile that has half green and half blue. That lets you know that it is a Riverbank Cave Pokemon Hideaway. And you want the Riverbank Cave because it can give you a Turtwig really quickly and easily. To maximize your chances of getting a Turtwig, don't forget to go to your secret base and put up as many grass statues as possible. That's going to let you get grass Pokemon showing up more often in these Pokemon hideaways. Now, once you have your statue set up and you're in the Riverbank Cave, just go in and out until you find a Turtwig. Shouldn't take terribly long. It took me maybe 8 tries just going in and out, checking the Pokemon, leaving, to get 2 Turtwigs to show up. Now, once you have caught your Turtwig, what you want to do is make sure that it does know the move Razor Leaf, and this is going to be very important. You do want it to have Razor Leaf, because a Razor Leaf Turtwig is going to be able to attack 2 opponents at once in a double battle, and we need that to make this as quick as possible. Now, if you don't have Razor Leaf on the Turtwig that you catch, what you can do is go to the Move Tutor. The Move Tutor in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is in Pastoria City. What you're going to want to do is, once you fly to Pastoria from the Pokemon Center, you're going to want to take the road that leads south. It'll take you down near the Pokemon Shop, right, which is the building with the blue roof. If you see the Pokemon Shop, look to the top right or northeast of that, and you'll see a house. If you walk in there, the guy is the Move Tutor, and he will teach your Pokemon any move from its moveset in exchange for 1 heart scale. Now, if you don't have a heart scale, all you have to do is go mining underground. They are somewhat rare, but if you've been mining regularly, you should have a couple of these. I've already used a couple to get specific moves on my Pokemon, and they should be able to be found after enough digging. Once your Turtwig does know Razor Leaf, you want to make sure that with either rare candies or some training, you get it up to a Torterra that's going to boost all of its stats up pretty significantly and allow you to one-shot the double battle that we're going to go into. This is going to be important because that one shot, especially with a high speed stat, is going to make it so that these double battles go quicker. After you've secured your Torterra, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the Amulet Coin if you don't already. All you have to do is go to Amity Square, which is located in Hardhome City. You just follow the path that I show you here, and I'll show you exactly where to go to get the Amulet Coin. Now, once you have the Amulet Coin, what you want to do is make it the held item of the Torterra and put the Torterra in your first slot in your Pokemon roster. You also want to take this time to put your slow Pokemon into the second slot of your Pokemon roster. I recommend either a Graveler, Golem, some other very slow rock type Pokemon, or in my case, I'm using Empoleon just because he's slower and he's what I have on me. So as long as your speed stat on your second Pokemon is lower than the Torterra that you have, if you don't have a Pokemon that is slower than Torterra on you, or if it's too much of a hassle, you do probably want to use the Full Incense, which is a held item that can make the Pokemon holding it very slow, lower their speed stat quite a bit. Now, the reason we want to do this is that during the upcoming double battle that we're going to go to, we're going to make sure that the Torterra is always hitting first. So we'll see that when we get there. So now that you've got your Torterra in the first slot, your Torterra knows Razor Leaf and is holding the Amulet Coin. And in your second slot, you have a Pokemon that has a lower speed stat than the Torterra in your first slot. What we're going to do is fly to Celestic Town, and we're going to head to the path to the right. Now, if you follow me here, you're going to see I'm going to venture along this path until I run into a set of 2 trainers that are wandering on a small little platform. This is the double team Zach and Jen, and these 2 are the most stacked money dropping team that you can defeat their Pokemon in less than a minute. It should take you 1 move if your Torterra is set up right. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Versus Seeker, because there's a very good chance that you fought these 2 during the story on your way to Celestic Town. And now that we have the Versus Seeker, what we want to do is we want to use it, and we want to see if we can get them kind of over on the left when we use it, because if they do stop for a rematch, then you're going to have a little more space on this platform to move around, which is what we need. So if you do that, you should hopefully see them pop up with the exclamation points that signifies that they're ready for a rematch. And what we're going to do is we're going to fight them with that Amulet Coin and our Torterra. So once we load into the battle, they're going to have a Gyarados and a Raichu. And all we're going to do is with the Torterra, we're going to use Razor Leaf, and ideally that's going to one-shot both Pokemon. Sometimes one of the Pokemon may avoid the attack, at which point it is good to have the other Pokemon there. But if you are able to one-shot both of them, this battle's going to be a little less than like 45 seconds long. You're going to get 27,000 money, maybe a little over that. And that 27,000 money can be repeated every 100 steps. So after you've done this battle once, this rematch, what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your bike and you're going to just make little circles on this platform like you're seeing me do here. After about 100 steps, you can check if they're ready for another battle. Now, they won't always be, but I seem to see it's about 70 to 80% of the time that they are ready after 100 steps for a new battle. It helps that there are 2 of them there, and that this is a double battle, because either one of them can pop up with the ready symbol, and you get to fight both of them every time. So if we do the math, we find ourselves getting 27,500 roughly money every battle. It should take us something like 36 to 38 battles to fill up our money, which tops out at $999,999, right? $1 million, essentially. Now, what we're using this money for, obviously, is to get Dusk Balls, Repeat Balls, Timer Balls, all those kinds of things that we need for our endgame Pokemon, like Legendaries or Shiny hunting. And if you find yourself needing that, or if you need full restores, revives, things like that for rematches with the Elite Four or the gym leaders, this is the way you're going to get money in order to afford all of the stuff you need to make it so that the end game is much, much easier for yourself. So keep doing this. You're going to see a couple of times where I go through, you'll see the counter go up. There were a couple missed rematches where they didn't seem ready for a rematch at the time. But if we go through again, we'll see 70 to 80% of the time they're ready for a rematch. This rematch takes about a minute or a little less than a minute. And we do that something like 35 to 40 times at most, and we're going to have max money as long as you're wearing that Amulet Coin. If you get up to 25 battles and everything goes perfectly, you will run out of power points for Razor Leaf. So you're going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center and sell a stick and then heal your Pokemon and then go back, because you don't want to waste things like elixirs or ethers on this. Just fly back. It'll take you an extra minute or 2. Then go through. It's still not going to cut into your time, and it's still going to be within 1 hour that you have maxed out your money. After that, Go buy hundreds and hundreds of Pokeballs, heals, anything you need. And then if you want more money, just head back here, do it again for another hour. You'll be maxed out and ready to go for anything that you need in the end game of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And guys, if this video helped you out, please feel free to subscribe and leave a like. I do want to thank you so much for watching today. Comment down below. Let me know how this worked for you. Thanks again so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.